Despair.
There we go.
Nothing.
Horrible things concerning. Saloro, did you do this?
They're minions.
Oh.
That wasn't me.
Body slap.
Roldar was a bit too happy there.
Oh, oink. Oh, that's usually this little guy tries to
Note to myself, don't drink during the session.
This little guy tries to be sneaky and go up here, and Roldar can make an attack opportunity. Oh.
Wow.
He dies terribly on the floor. Oh, that wasn't so sneaky. However, now the Goblin Hounds use their readied actions and charge out. This one charges at Spider. So Roldar, you only have one attack
I
opportunity.
only have one round. No.
Alright, it's time to Gnash at the Spider.
No, spider!
16 versus Reflex.
Spider, no sniping.
Then you take 6 damage and 5 ongoing.
I don't know how to do the 5 ongoing, but I'll take 6 normal.
The 5 ongoing. And,
You keep picking on the spider, Griff. You gotta do something. You gotta protect him. He's stronger than you.
he charged out. Sadly, he can't really flank. We're on the ground and dazed and destroyed like that poor Skull Cleaver. So no combat advantage for the Hound here when he attacks Roldar. And goes for 15 versus Reflex.
Aww.
Damn it.
Touches.
Alright, then you take 4 damage and 5 ongoing.
That is factoring in the +1 from all of your defenses, courtesy of that amulet, Griff.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I tried.
Sure did.
You have a badge!
Here we go. Alright. Emboldened by this incredible display of martial prowess, the Goblin Cutters and the Hounds end their turn. And it's Roldar.
Okay, let's see.
Are you gonna hack in Hugh?
Oh, I'm gonna hack and hew, but it's deciding who to hack and who to hew.
I think I'll take these two. Or
So
these two.
the 2 days guys will give you better odds for your attack,
Yeah.
and the Skull Cleaver is going to be getting a turn before Arenoss if he's not killed, and he is bloodied.
Alright then, hack and hew. On a combat advantage. Combat advantage plus 2 damage from Brash Strike. Bonk. Oh, it didn't kill him.
Well, you get
Sadly,
to make your
hack and
secondary
hew
attack. You have to target
Has
another
to be
one.
on a separate one, so
Yep.
let's do it. Goblin Hound!
Hello, puppy.
Aww.
Miss.
It wags its tail.
Now,
On the plus side,
see, it's invigorating, right? So you get your
It's
temporary
invigorating.
hit points.
heal an extra 3 temporary hit points.
Woo!
Wait, my token didn't update. I guess I have to maximize it to 6 then. There we go.
Alright, and you can save against the ongoing damage.
This is the end of your turn and all.
Yes.
See, it actually
Yay!
did. It actually did update because it took away your 3 temporary hit points along with 2 of your permanent ones due to the 5 damage you took, Griff.
Cool.
Sweet.
But the
So
thing
you
is, whenever I take damage, I gain temporary hit points anyway. So
There you go.
it's great. It's like,
Yips.
oh.
Every time I take damage, I gain health. What?
Yes, that's a thing. I'm a
Almost as
martyr.
bullshit as the gnome, like, whenever he fucking sprung. I turn invisible. Wait, what?
Yeah, the Goblin was surprised. It's like, I have you now, you stupid... Oh. He's gone.
Longshanks!
It's a Skull Cleaver. He is blooded and therefore berserk. So he will lie on the floor and try to swing at Roldar.
He is a -2 to attacks.
He doesn't really seem to be aware of such things, but yes.
I'm not aware of this negative too. Could you explain this to me?
Let's see here, -2.
What sorcery is this?
And that's a miss. He tried. He tried so hard.
And since he's dazed, he only had that standard action to use.
Let's see here. Is it save ends for the ones you applied now with the illusory terrain, or is it end of your next?
See, all of those effects that I put on was end of next turn. They'll go away automatically.
Okay, fantastic.
Alright. Step there, burning spray.
Alright, it's time to burn.
Yep.
Those guys do know will attack Roldar. If they attack anyone else, Roldar can hit them. So the other ones are free.
I guess, but I can take out
it's
both these
useful
guys
to
in
take
one
advantage
turn.
of the combat advantage, because it will go away
Also.
after the end of my next turn.
Yep. And I'll also have plus 1 extra to hit all of them, so both of them.
I definitely approve of taking advantage of the dazed guys. That's why
There you
I
go.
daze them.
Wow.
One guy is still alive, if you can have fun with him.
Wow, the Skull Cleaver's still alive.
Still flailing around wildly, while prone.
Burning and bleeding all over.
Got a number 2
Yeah,
over his eye.
And I'm done.
Okay. Alvyn?
I'm really tempted to use my daily and not ever going to get a bit better chance for that.
I get a feeling that we'd be fighting something bigger soon.
Yeah,
Like,
that's-
Bugbear. You remember that guy?
His daily, however, hits more than one, so it's better against many.
yeah, I'm not sure.
It's not a one target thing, but yeah, I think it will be a better
Didn't you
use
use
later,
the
perhaps.
daily against the Hrothgar and the kitty?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you totally did.
I did?
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
so-
right,
To blind
okay.
them.
That's just...
I think I used mine as well.
Just to get it grayed out.
Alright.
And I guess I will use my Fleeting Spirit Strike, which lets me move 3 squares before the attack, and as well as make a stealth check. Would it be fair to say... No. Would it be fair to say I get cover right here?
You probably would get it here.
Or, yeah, but that's wall in the way.
You could stay here, I think, and get cover.
Yeah, but that's 2 squares, not 3.
Do you have to move 3 squares?
Well, 1, 2, 3. Moving 2 diagonals is a 1, 2, 1. You would be moving 3 specifically to go
Yeah,
there.
okay. So how about here?
Which one do you want to
1,
hit if you move
2,
there?
3.
Goblin Hound 9, the left one.
Sure. Why not?
Okay. So move 3 squares right
There you
here.
go.
Staff check, right, I forgot. It's not a save. It's
Not
a
important.
staff check. Third, wow, that's a natural 1. Well,
He appears to notice you. Still.
oh, well, that's no real surprise.
So,
Okay. I crit him and
Someone's What's going on here?
So,
I smell cheating.
so all those custom
I swear
modifications he made.
So you guys need to check my skill checks and his attack rolls.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, and I get to move another 3 squares, which will be right here, and another staff check.
I'm just wondering, don't you have bracers of like fire damage extra?
Yes, I do actually. I forgot. Yeah, that's another 1d6 damage. I don't have a macro for that.
I mean, if he keeps rolling 20s, these bracers
One.
are the best thing since sliced bread.
Wow. Yeah.
And staff check over here.
Ripping these poor guys up. Yeah.
And I still have my move action, which I don't really need.
Okay.
So, end turn.
Saloro.
So, seeing the ambush wave of creatures and hounds that came from the side, Saloro was going to advise the party beforehand about perhaps conserving energies. We don't have the time to take rest, but his player forgot during the 3 weeks. So, his hand outstretched, trembling as he calls forth his arcane power, he's thinking, alright, what I'm gonna do, same thing, Cloud of Daggers, gonna hound the Skull Cleaver that's down there. But this font of newfound energy that's sprung up suddenly and inspired him to do the color spray, which he doesn't remember doing, but it felt right, has once again affected right here as well. And as his hand outstretches, fun things happen.
Oh, jeez.
Fun things that no one in the none of his allies can see. They're so fun.
Oh,
So,
God.
so, with a pointed gesture, Saloro summons a horde of flesh-devouring sprites. The rapacious creatures gleefully swarm over nearby enemies, and only the panicked screams and darting eyes reveal the attack to his allies.
Oh god, oh god, shit.
Let me go ahead and add the effect to the Goblin Hounds. 1d6 psychic damage was taken, and those who are hit by it cannot take opportunity actions until the end of my next turn.
That is very mean.
Which will be resembled by the number 1 badge. So feel free to move around those guys as you see fit. Saloro doesn't need to move. In turn.
Oh, the hounds. Oh,
Move
dear.
actions are overrated.
I should remove that effect now.
Let's see, this hound shifts here and goes for a Nash on the good Roldar and misses. This one shifts up here. And
Wait a minute.
and now it Nashes.
I don't like where this is going.
There we go. And Nash.
Bad puppy.
So 10 damage
Okay.
and 5 ongoing. As he slavers and bites into the thigh of Roldar Tuck here. And that is the end of the Goblin Hound's turn. It's time for the spider.
Okay. Spider's not in the best of moods.
Huh, now that's interesting. The day's effect on the number 2 badge should have disappeared from Skullcleaver 1. I do have it set to end of next turn, and the other effects did disappear on the other hound, right? I'm not so sure why it's not gone. So you can always just open the conditions window and click the minus key and it'll automatically disappear.
Yeah.
That's concerning. Well,
Okay.
I got it half right. I saved us a little bit of bookkeeping.
Certainly did, yes. I appreciate the effort.
All you have to handle is removing.
Exactly.
Okay, I guess I will... Because I have no interest in case... Well, they seem quite happy with Roldar, but just in case.
Inspire
I will-
yourself. Come on, get in the game. Get your head in the
Inspiring-
game.
I will Inspiring Word as I shift to there.
Alright.
1 sec. 1d6 plus 3.
Wow, nice.
Very good,
15
sir.
hit points.
That was...
Very inspiring.
Yeah.
Yep, and I'll go ahead and... I'll go ahead and Viper Strike Goblin Hound 10.
Mhm.
I have combat advantage, flanking. Go ahead and two-hand my sword for this attack, which will give me a extra +1 damage.
And you hit and hurt.
Once again, I didn't see it, even though I tried fixing the macro. Damn it.
The spider is elusive. He does not allow us to see his rolls unless
Spider's
they're
secret.
skill checks.
Exactly.
You did it. I have no idea.
He only shows us the ones he wants to show us.
Exactly. Yeah, you hit the hound for 11 damage.
Okay, and I will... Will I do anything else? Well, I guess I should save.
Yes.
Save against ongoing untouched.
Hooray.
Hooray.
I'm fine.
A 20?
Natural 20. There we go. Spider's
course.
like, bitch, please.
Say, that's the only combat roll he can make a 20.
Spider.
And now we might do...
The cutter is dead, I believe.
Yep.
Yep.
Roldar.
Alright.
Alright, let's see how I do this thing.
So, and
well,
keep in mind, Griff, you can move however you want around these guys. Although he gets an opportunity action, these goblin hounds do not.
Yeah. Don't
He
stay there
also-
on the end of your turn.
he grants combat advantage to me because he's prone, so...
Yeah.
So I get to smash him.
Mhm.
You could potentially kill him and then move out of the way for the sorcerer to do whatever.
Yep.
Yep. So let's see, I've got combat advantage. No,
Kill him.
that's about it, all I have. Go for it.
Yeah!
And,
Yep, that works. You will
Hounds,
get
And,
the
uh,
hounds are
in
too
front of your
busy.
face, but yeah.
See, the hounds are too
Tap
busy
behind
being
shoulder.
gnawed at by flesh-devouring sprites to attack you. That's not a problem.
The hound is like biting around in the air and like circling around and being very agitated for some reason. Yes, and the Skull Cleaver is quite dead. Oh, I'm sorry, you should have saved for your condition.
That's right,
oh,
Griff.
yes.
Save! Ah.
Sad face.
Oh wait, so I've already taken damage, so...
Yeah, you already took your 5, so go ahead and get 3.
Du-du-du-du-du-du-du.
Fucking Battle Ragers. Arenoss.
Okay, same thing again. Burning spray.
Don't miss, Sorcerer!
Hopefully not.
Shows the arcane awesomeness that is the sorcerer.
Yes.
When you said awesomeness,
No, missed one.
he hit one.
That's a natural one again, though.
Yeah.
What happened? Roldar tapped his shoulder, it turned, then you just like...
And it's ash.
Yeah.
Alright. That's me done, I guess.
Okay. Alvyn.
I'm quite happy where I am. I'll just shoot him. Does a 16 beat his perception check?
Yes.
That is excellent. No crit.
I was about to
amazed.
say, if he rolled another 20, I'm calling shit. Calling it right now.
Um, As a move action, I will move right here and make another stealth check.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
Saloro.
Saloro doesn't know what the hell where the hell the flesh-devouring sprites came from, but it seemed fairly effective. And it felt right, like the color spray did. So, there's still one individual there who exists, and apparently it didn't harm his allies. They didn't even notice them, which really is probably best for their sanity that they didn't see the flesh-devouring sprites in the grand scheme of things. Let's be honest here. Let's go ahead and fling another cloud, and I missed the Goblin Hound. I fucking rolled a 1, son of a bitch. Well, Saloro is going to be sad and just pout in the corner and end his turn. And the 1 badge can disappear from the Hound now.
Uh-huh.
He can now make opportunity actions again.
Hooray! The hound is happy. And to show his happiness, he will charge headlong into his favorite target.
I take an opportunity attack.
Yes.
As will Arenoss will get 1 as well with his quarterstaff.
Yes.
Hooray.
Wait, Arenoss get 2 because my ability... Because I used Viper Strike last round, which gives an ally a free opportunity.
Only one particular situation can provoke an opportunity action, as
Yes.
far as I'm aware.
Yes. Only 1 each.
Ah. Oh well.
Basically, 1 immediate and 1 opportunity.
Ow!
Yeah, hit him.
Jeez.
Nice job!
Jeez.
Knock him outside. Whack with the quarterstaff.
You should use that more often. And the spider.
You'd
a
think the
natural
spider would hide his misses and show the hits, rather than hide the hits and show the misses.
It's to lull you into a sense of false security.
Oh, puppy.
Oh. Now
And
the
a puppy
hound is
gnashes.
charging.
Critical!
For 6.
Critical Nash.
Yes. And 5 ongoing. That stacks with the one you have. That doesn't stack with the one you have.
Okay. Oh, wait, which one?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't stack. But you take 6 damage.
What's real?
I don't know anymore. The barriers of sanity are crumbling. Erevan.
Bad puppy. Bad puppy.
Okay. Erevan shall stroll over to the hound.
Stroll?
Stroll. Pull out a cane and everything.
Oh,
Oh,
sir!
yes, quite.
I use my sword.
Bringing forward.
Okay, yeah, after my casual stroll up to it, I will lift my sword back off the ground and swing right down at him, hopefully, if I hit this time.
You get the combat
You are
advantage
flanking.
attacks. Yep.
Combat advantages, I'm two-handing 1 extra damage.
Yeah!
Yes, I told you, a bad puppy.
You could try removing whatever you have as your hit text and see if that helps. Because apparently every time you hit, we don't see it, so it might have something to do with that.
It does seem like some sort of specification, but it's like it's just being whispered directly to the GM, and it's secret whispering, so not even the player who did it can see it. It's very interesting.
It's super secret. Roldar, you can... combat is now over. Roldar, you can save for the ongoing? No.
Isn't that removed automatically? Well, we...
That is true, yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're healed!
Oh,
So Arenoss will have a look up here if he sees any small heads pinging out.
No. Doors here, and over here can be seen.
Okay.
You also see here. You do notice that the door by the end of the corridor up here seems to be ajar. And this door, you would guess, leads up to the tower where you saw or heard the goblin scream and throw out a jar or something.
Ah.
It's not a
thought that
jar, it's a
door was a jar.
door. What the hell?
The door
door's
is ajar.
Oh, it's a
Can
door.
we
You
hear
just said
anything?
it's a door.
The door is ajar.
Welcome to Wonderland, I guess.
I don't know about you. I don't design my forts, my wooden palisades with jars.
Yes, we could always go the way that they came.
Can we hear anything special?
You can make perception checks.
Yay, perception
Hooray.
checks.
Saloro's not going to make a perception check. He needs a blow. He's going to take a short rest.
How about 20?
You kids have fun.
Natural 20. Oh, no.
No, it's
Just a
not.
19.
You listen around. You don't hear anything immediately close. You do think you sort of very faintly hear something from these doors. Like goblin like shadow or something, but it seems to be far away or muffled.
I mean, obviously they're going to be organizing, what with the alarm being raised, what with 2 or so dozen of their group vanishing. It would be helpful to move quick, but many of us used our encounter powers, and we might not want to go fight more goblins without the encounter powers. Just throwing that out
Surely we
there.
can get
Do you mean the
our
Danes,
encounter
or-
powers back,
Well, it's just going to take 5 minutes, during which time all the goblins will be armed and then I'll maybe be able to trick them. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh.
If we went up one of the towers, we could get a better overview of the area here.
Well,
mean,
then that means we could go left then.
Do you want to take a short rest?
Saloro does. That's
Very well.
why I didn't roll perception for him. Saloro's just gonna plop down like he did whenever the sorcerer went crazy over a Mako.
Defensive fortifications.
That's right.
Alright. Arenoss will stand over here, lean against the wall, and smoke his pipe.
One curious thing: can you only take healing surges if you're taking a short rest, or is it just outside of combat you can take them?
As far as I
it's-
know, it's part of a short rest.
It is part of a short
Okay.
rest, yes. It is assumed that you do it during the short rest.
All right.
Combat meditation.
Basically, yes.
Well, we can. Well, I can try something here now that we've taken the short rest. Let's go ahead and let me measure this out to there,
Mhm.
and we'll go ahead and go sound and project, and an exultant, triumphant little voice. I did it! I got the long sex.
Oh jeez, apparently someone is dying out in the street nearby. Ambulances and everything. Anyway, yes, please make a bluff check.
Like I said, I got the long shake. Just a straight up bluff, no modifiers to that?
A +4.
Okay. I don't have my bluff on today.
No.
I had it on 3 weeks ago.
That is true. Yes, the triumphant voice echoes out, but nothing seemed to happen.
Saloro frowns, says, this low voice, I think they're wise to it. I suppose too many of their numbers have vanished.
Goblins wise to something?
Blows your mind.
They're working on it.
The concept alone is...
It scares me.
I think going through the left then would be a good idea. Categorically sweep through the palisade.
Alright.
We got one door on the right there. Ignore it and go straight, or...
Are the doors here?
So,
You do notice something at the at this door, Roldar. You notice that the door seems to be nailed shut.
Well,
Go punch.
straightforward.
Is there any writing on the door? Anything?
Well, you study it, and yes, it seems to be something scrawled on the door. It seems to be scrawled in Goblin, or Giant, sorry. It's
Roldar can read it.
yes, it seems like it says, "No more stealing. Now this is closed. Only food if you have permission from Rip Nugget. Otherwise, big pain."
I love how the words, like a sort of like a recording of a voice there. For playback, press
Roldar just
1.
remixed this. He tries to read it, and this is what occurs. It's part of the Goblin accent.
Exactly.
Roldar looks at the door, looks at his hammer, smashes the door.
All right. You can make an attack roll against the door, trying to basically to smash it in. Yeah. That door flies open in a shower of splinters. And before you is a storeroom that seems to be half filled with crates, barrels, and large sacks of grain. A small hole has been chopped into the lower side of one of the barrels, allowing what seems to be pickles and brine to drain out and giving the room a singular stink of vinegar.
Roldar takes a step back.
Alvyn, your turn.
While this is happening, Saloro catching the whiff of this, and as Roldar read it out, obviously it's like a food storage area and locked up for obvious reasons. He'll project ghost sound over here again and go, now my reward. Rip Nugget can't tell me what to do. All the food is mine.
All right. Make another bluff with +6. Oh, wow. Let's see here. How far does that potentially carry?
It can carry, I mean, if it's him exulting and yelling at the top of his lungs, then it goes as far as a goblin yelling at the top of his lungs will carry.
All right.
I can target it at a square up to 10 squares away, but the sound itself can carry for however long the environment will allow it to.
All right. Let's see here.
May have summoned Death Guy. Suddenly fucking goblin leader comes in. No one steals food. Shit.
And yes, the door suddenly opens up,
Saloro, move.
and a goblin looks out. Who takes food?
Well, we're gonna have to kill him.
Roldar charges.
Kill.
Oh dear. I don't think he has much of a chance, but for the sake of it.
Start combat.
All right.
He has no chance.
Just a thunder slam him in the face.
Saloro.
I mean, I was thinking about. I don't have to underslam him. Instead, my best chance for hitting him would be a sort of. You know what I think this guy needs? I think this guy needs some flesh-devouring sprites.
His favorite. and twisted.
So everyone watching will just see the goblin, you know, his eyes widen in shock as he looks like, food? and then lots of screaming as he swats at the air around him, and just sort of collapses in a heap. So that's psychic damage. I'm killing his mind.
Yeah, like blood from his ears or
It
something.
oozes out of his nose, just slides out of his pores as Saloro retracts his hand.
So it wasn't curiosity who killed the cat, it was flesh-devouring sprites.
Apparently, yes.
Saloro, then
What did
after
you do
it's
to him,
done, we'll
Saloro?
let out a low.